Soda water. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sharp Designs by Lakeisha, where I am designing my way through life. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss an upload from me. I just finished wrapping up my vlog on this beautiful balloon mosaic that you see behind me, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. I just had to put myself together a little bit for this intro because I was looking rough this entire vlog. Do not judge me. Your girl was trying to get stuff done around here, okay? But I wanted you guys to be able to see how to do these because I have had several people ask me when I was actually going to do a vlog on it, and I was trying to come up with the simplest thing in my head. And when I found what I did back here, I knew I had the right idea, but I just couldn't figure out how to explain it to you guys, and she pretty much broke it down, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch this vlog. I'm not going to keep going because this is a pretty lengthy vlog, again, because I did want to make sure that you guys got every single step and I broke everything down. So if you have any questions, it should be something that I did not discuss in this vlog. But I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I will see you on the next vlog for part 2, because this is just part 1 of what I'm doing for an event. I'm actually doing another balloon structure, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take the time to refresh you guys on balloon garland, because I haven't done like a full-length tutorial in forever. So when I do this actual balloon garland, I'm going to take my time and break it down for you step by step. So stay tuned for that. It will be posted after this one. Thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Alright guys, so this is what we're going to be putting together today. This is a template that is by the Creative Heart Studio. I found her on Instagram. And this video was not sponsored, but I was so excited because I've been wanting to do this, and I've had a few of you request me to do this. So this is what happens. You can either print it off full size, or you can print it off in pieces and put it together like a puzzle. And she provides you with step-by-step instructions. So this is what we're going to do first, which is put our pieces together. And these are what the individual pieces look like. I'm going to put mine together first, and then I'm going to glue it, and then I'll cut mine out that way. But it comes in 29 pieces, and yeah, so that's going to be the task that I'm going to do first. This is what it looks like all put together this way. So all I have to do now is make sure that the board that I have is going to be big enough for it, but it is pretty big. I think it's set to be 60 inches. So this is what it looks like. All right guys, so I am about to cut my pieces out. I'm going to be using my scissors, and then I have some painter's tape. I'm going to use the painter's tape because in case I put it on there wrong, I don't want the pages to rip, because I am not printing these pages off again. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I am all done, and this is what my tool looks like, all taped up and put together. The tape worked out perfectly because there was a few times where I had to pull it back up and fix some spots, but this is what it looks like. So now I just have to get it onto the foam board and trace it out, and then cut out the foam board. And that's going to be a little trick too. I have to show you guys what I have to do. And so guys, outside of the number and the puzzle, it does also come with instructions as far as materials that you'll need and everything, helpful notes and suggestions. It comes with pretty much everything that you're going to need to actually do this. So if you have any questions that I may have missed, trust me that they are definitely inside of this. She even has it detailed down to the letters and numbers and the number of balloons that are estimated that you'll need to fill this out. So if I don't cover everything in this video, believe me, she does have it detailed in these instructions for you guys. Alright guys, so this is what I'm going to be using for my foam board to trace my 2 on. This is actually polyo insulated sheathing. This is what they use to do walls. I grabbed this huge piece out of Home Depot. It's pretty beat up because I've used it for several several things that I've made. I've used it for as far as like paper flowers and stuff. So I had it cut into a 4x4 piece. It comes as an 8x4 piece, 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide. I had it cut in 2, so what I had to do, because it wasn't big enough for my number 2 over there, so I had to actually take a small 2x4 piece and attach it to the top. I just attached the 2 pieces using some Gorilla Tape. I'm thinking that will be perfect as far as making sure that it does not move. And I did it on both sides. So this is the other side. You can really see where I've used it and beat it up at. So I just ran that Gorilla Tape down across here, and it's really sturdy tape, so it should hold really well for me. So if you guys have trouble finding foam board big enough for your numbers, you may want to think about getting some of this Gorilla Tape, because it does work really good, and you can use that to put your foam board together so that it can be the size that you need. And I can show you guys what it looks like. This is what the Gorilla Tape looks like. I actually bought it on accident trying to buy some, what's the regular Scotch tape? But it's actually saved my life in a couple of different DIY things. So yeah, this is the Gorilla Tape, and it looks like that, and it's pretty thick. All right, so the next step is to get your number, letter, whatever you chose onto the foam board. As you can see, I have it all the way down to the edge. That's one less spot that I'll have to actually cut out with the X-acto knife. I have it lined up here, and I have it centered, and then up here where I have had to use the Gorilla Tape, looks like I'm only going to have a small portion of that I have to cut out. So that's good. And then yeah, so again, if you didn't catch it the first time, this is going to be 60 inches tall. Next step is going to be to trace it out. There she go, finding her way in the video. Dakota, say hi. All right guys, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I am back, and there we go. I have my Sharpie, and I'm going to use my Sharpie to trace around the number 2, which is right here behind me. So yeah, I'll be back. All right guys, so you can see kind of sort of how the 2 is on that foam board there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to use my X-acto knife and cut it out. And I'm gonna go try to find a piece of cardboard or something to put underneath so that I do not scrape my wood floors up while I'm cutting it. And if you are not familiar with what an X-acto knife is, it's pretty much a fancy blade that's on a handle, and it has a sharp edge, and it comes like this. So super sharp. And I also got me some backup blades while I was in Walmart. Excuse my nails. But that is it. This is what the 2 looks like. I decided to move up to my craft room because there's carpet up here, and plus it's getting dark outside and the lighting is way better in here. All right guys, so I am back, and I now have my regular size foam boards, and the next directions were to measure out some 6-inch strips of the foam board. So I used my ruler. I measured it long ways this way, and then I turned it this way and then kind of drew a straight line going all the way up to the top, and I was able to get 3 on this board. I don't know what size this is. It doesn't say, but I got this brand from Walmart. It was 88 cents. So that's what I'm doing now, and the next step, now that I have it all measured out, is going to be to take my X-acto knife, and I'm just going to do the same way I did the number 2. I'm just going to shoop, 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 and then I'll have 3 strips. And once I get all of my strips cut out, I will check back in with you guys to show you the next step. And if you were curious, my number 2 is right there, and it is almost as tall as me. And me and Dakota, it's bedtime now, but she's still up hanging with her mama. You checking in, Coda? Yeah. You checking in? Oh, you want to see yourself? We'll do it this way then. There you go.
Goodie.
I'll be back, guys.
Bye-bye.
You say night-night.
Night-night.
You finna go to bed?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, guys, so I am all done. These are how my strips came out.
Ooh, yeah.
I have 12 of them, and I will finish this out on tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So the next thing you're gonna do is go ahead and get your hot glue gun warming up, because that's what we're gonna be using to attach the strips onto our number 2. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is what I was able to do so far. I've just done that corner down there, and I've come up on this area which does have a curve coming up at the top. So what I'm going to do, or what I've already done, is I took my board and I put it here, and then I looked to see where the curve started, because the board clearly can't go there and stay how it's supposed to do. So what we're going to do at that point is I took my X-acto and I put a mark where the board started to curve at, which is right here. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it with my X-acto knife, so that it will help the board to bend, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that here now. Alright guys, so I did do my first mark approximately where the board started to curve at on the 2, and as you can see, I took the X-acto knife and I kind of did like a little, I didn't go all the way through, but I did go through it enough to make the board bend. And so what I'm going to do is do increments with my ruler. I'm placing it here, and then I'll do another one. I'm not going to go all the way through. I'm just going to do it enough to pierce the cardboard, and then give it just a little bit of a break. I'm going to do that continuously up until I finish this piece here. Now that I have this all done, as you can see, once I put this here, the foam now can curve to the board. So as you can see, the foam now can curve. Comfortably, and all I have to do is hot glue it now. Whereas before it was sticking straight out like this, I can now bend it. So I just have to now finish the rest of this, but I got this all in, and you can kind of sort of see the scoring very faintly there, but that's what it looks like and should look like when you do it to help get your foam board to curve. Alright guys, so what I am about to do now is tackle this top area of the two, you can see that the entire thing is curved all the way around. So what I'm going to do is score a complete sheet or row of the foam board like I did on the top area here. That's just here. And then I am going to hot glue that to the top so that it can curve all the way around the top of the two. So this is my piece of foam board that I have already did all of the scoring on. As you can see, they are nice, even pieces. I did that again using my ruler and my X-acto knife. Alright guys, so this is my foam board, and as you can see, the scoring did not go all the way through, it's just at the top. So what I'm going to do now is slightly bend it so that the scoring does work. And then all I'm going to be doing is taking this and I'm going to align it up here. And as you can see, it curves right on around, really good. And this is what it looks like from the sides. I just have to hot glue it now. First one of the round one's done. Looks real good so far, guys. So I've done about half at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out finishing up the other half. I think it's coming along really good. This is how the two came out, guys. I think it came out very well. And so the next thing I have to do is do the backing to get it to stand up by itself. Right now it is standing up by itself, as you can see from this angle, but I feel like at the event it could possibly get bumped and we don't want it to fall so easily. So I'm gonna create some type of DIY structure to hold it up in the back. She did include some type of instruction for that in her. So yeah, I'm gonna pick out a few balloons to put inside of the two, and I will be back. Majority of all of these balloons linked in the description box below for you guys to check out on your own if you're interested in purchasing. Alright guys, so these are all of my balloons. Hopefully this is enough to fill it in. If not, I have a box full over there and I'll just have to blow. And since it is a bit early in the day, I did go ahead and bag the balloons up in these huge trash bags that I was telling you about that I get from Walmart. And one of you guys did remind me of what it was for. I knew I put them in bag for a reason, but it is to keep the balloons from oxidizing. Hey guys, I am back and I am about to start filling in my number 2 here. I'm gonna unbag the balloons and get started. Because I put my prop on that's gonna stand it up early, I had to prop the other side up with this stool, so you guys may want to save doing that part until the end. Woo. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to get a good angle for you guys, so I put you on the steps, but I'm about to get started with filling in my number 2 with balloons, and I'm going to be using Zots to get that done. I'll link these in the description box with all the other items I'm using to complete this project, but yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back and I wanted to show you guys what I did in that amount of time. I used about 2 of the glue dots per balloon, and I used about 30 balloons just to fill in the main part with these balloons that are blown up to about 7 or 8 inches. And so now, as you can see over here, I have quite a few balloons left, more than enough. So I'm gonna use those and overlap and do a few layers of balloons to make it look very organic and super cute. I'm thinking some of them were popping up with the glue dots. I don't know if it's because I didn't have it down good or not, but I'm gonna see how the second row does, and if they still pop up, I'm gonna go in with my low temperature hot glue gun and reinforce the balloons onto the two. So yeah, that's the good part about doing things early. You can make sure, you know, you're doing it right and that it's gonna be good. So yeah, just wanted to check in with you guys, and all I'm gonna do now is do the same thing that I just did with my smaller balloons that I have over here and overlap to fill in the gaps where you can, hold on baby. Okay, 1 second, where you can see like through the board. I'm just gonna fill those in, but stay tuned, almost to the end, guys. I absolutely love how it came out. The only thing that I did notice is that because I used a board that wasn't a solid white and it had that red in the background that you can see right there, I had to do a lot more covering with balloons than you probably would have to. And I did end up using my low temperature hot glue gun to put all the mini ones on, because I found that the glue dots were sticking with some and then some of them were falling off, and just to prevent that I went ahead and used my hot glue gun. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see the final look, stay tuned for the next vlog, because I am doing another balloon structure to go with this piece. I will see you guys on the next vlog.